The first thing that I'm going to start off with today is my Extreme Wear Eye Base by Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to apply that on my lids with a concealer brush, and then I am going to blend it out with my ring finger. And I want to put most of the product on the lid space. And for eyeshadow today, I'm going to use this eyeshadow or loose pigment from LimeCrime in the color Diva. It's a really pretty metallic copper color. And I'm just going to pat this onto the lid, and I'm only going to pat it onto the inner 2/3 and staying right underneath the crease. And you can see that it's really pretty. It's very metallic, very opaque, and now that I've used it, I kind of want to get some more. Now I'm going to go in with the semi-matte color from this palette by Sonia Kashuk in Textured Cocoa. And I'm going to place that on the outer half of my lid where I left that little empty space. And this is just going to give me a little bit of definition on the outer half of my eyelid. Also, it's going to give me a little bit of a cat eye look. And then I am going to softly place it into the crease. And I'm just using patting motions to really pack on the color. And then you just want to take a blending brush and slowly blend it out, make it look really blown out and soft. You want to just blend out the outer part of the eyeshadow and not the actual shadow in the outer half of your lid. You want that to be very pigmented, so just, if you need to, go ahead and go back with some of the color to blend it out. And this color blends in really easy with the copper color. And I'm going to use this dual eyeshadow by Two Cosmetics in the color Heartache. And I'm going to use the light pink shimmery color. And you could even use a blush if you don't have this. And then I'm just going to lightly go over the brown that I placed in the crease and blend it out. I want it to look really soft and just really pretty with a light pink, not too hot pink, just a really soft pinky brown color in the crease. And this is just going to frame the copper on the lids. And you just really want to blend it out. And then I'm going to take some of that same color and I'm going to put it on the outer half of my lower lash line. Just really want to blend it, make it look really soft. And then I'm going to go in with the color Diva and I'm going to put that in the inner tear duct, and then I'm going to blend it into the pink color that I put on the outer half. And this is just going to open up my eyes, make everything look really sparkly and metallic. Now I'm going to use my super slim liquid eyeliner by L'Oreal, and I'm just going to line my lids, and of course, you know, I'm going to do the cat eye because that's my favorite. I really want to make it really thin in the tear duct area because I want most of the black eyeliner to be on the outer half of my eye because I really want that nice cat eye look. And get as close to the lash line as you can. You don't want any of the eyeshadow showing through. And you just really want to go back and forth with the pen to make it really opaque. Sometimes with metallic eyeshadows it can kind of blend in with the eyeliner. So just go back and forth and you'll get it nice and dark. And now I'm just going to fill in my brows. I'm combing through them to make sure there's no foundation in them. And I'm using my favorite brow definer by Sonia Kashuk in the color Taupe. And I'm slowly going to fill them in. And now I'm curling my lashes a little bit differently today. I'm curling at the base, and then I'm just going to work my way up to the very ends. And then I'm just going to repeat this on the other side and do it twice. So I'm just trying out a new method in this video. It's supposed to make your lashes really long and wispy. And now I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk mascara and black brown, and I'm going to put a very light coat of mascara on the lashes and on the lower lashes, and then I'm just going to wait for them to dry. And while I wait for them to dry, I'm going to comb this brow gel from Sonia Kashuk into the brows just to make them really tidy and stay in place, because my eyebrows can be very unruly at times. And once your eyelashes are dry, I'm just going to lightly squeeze at the base of my lashes, and I'm just doing this very lightly. I'm not really pinching too hard, and then that's just really going to curl them and make them look really long. And once I've done that, I could go ahead and just apply my mascara like usual, and then I'm just going to slowly build up the lashes and apply a few coats of this mascara. And I really like this Sonia Kashuk mascara because it doesn't clump. You can keep adding coat after coat after coat and it won't clump on you. Well, at least it doesn't clump on me, so I really like this mascara, and it gives you a nice natural look. So here are the eyelashes done. For the most part, I did like this technique. It makes your lashes look really full and thick, and it's a good alternative if you don't want to wear false eyelashes that day. And what I like about this mascara as well is that it has a built-in comb, so you can comb through your lashes while you're building them up. In case you do get clumps, you have the comb built in. And now I'm going to go ahead and finish up the eyes, and I'm using my Olay and CoverGirl Under Eye Concealer. And I'm just patting it on with my ring finger, and I'm going to go ahead and put some on the bridge of my nose just to highlight that area. And then I am going to smooth everything out with just my fingers today. And I'm just using the ring finger because it's the most delicate finger and the under eye area is very sensitive. And now I'm using my Undetectable Cream Bronzer from Sonia Kashuk and Warm Tan. And I'm just going to apply that in the usual areas, in the hollows of my cheeks. And I am using a flat top synthetic brush from Sonia Kashuk, which works really well for this. And then I'm going to apply some on the temples and of course on the forehead. Now I'm going to take the blush from this blush bronzer duo from Sonia Kashuk, and this one is in the color Glow. And I'm just going to place the blush on the apples of my cheeks and then slowly work it out towards the hairline. But I want to focus mainly on the apples and not really bring it too far back. And I'm using a Real Techniques crease brush for this. It's the perfect size for the apples of my cheeks. And now I'm using this Chic Luminosity highlighter stick from Sonia Kashuk, and this is in the color Persian Sunset. And I'm just going to go straight on to my cheekbones, straight from the tube. And then I'm just going to take my finger and blend that out. It's a nice, very pretty highlight for the cheekbones because it does have a rose gold color. So it's perfect, and it's really nice and subtle, and it just makes your skin look glowing. I really love this product. And now for lips, I'm using NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Istanbul. And I've really been loving these lip creams lately. And now I'm just going to finish off the entire look with MAC Fix Plus. And here is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.